Are you ready for another episode of Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered? No edits, no scripts, just real talk after dark. Welcome to another episode of Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered. I'm your girl, Michelle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I love the feedback. I love the comments. I just want you to get involved, ask questions, leave your comments. I want you to subscribe and share. Click the like button because that helps me help you have a good time. Now, tonight's cocktail is going to be one of the gifts I told you about. So it was either last week or week before last, I received a basket. And in the basket, as y'all can see, it's a little frosty because I've had her in the freezer. This is On the Rocks. On the Rocks Premium Cocktail, and this is a strawberry daiquiri made with cruise and rum. As you can see, it's right here on the side. Now, I know it's backwards, but that's okay. But I got this bad boy ready to go. I ain't never tasted this before. Now, I have had On the Rocks, but it was the lemon drop martini, and it was pretty good. And anytime I have something pre-made that you don't have nothing to, I'm gonna always tell you what I probably would add to it to enhance it. And I'm also gonna tell you if it was good or not all by its lonesome, because I am gonna be honest, true, and real. But before we get into that, y'all like these? And I got to get my lashes done because these strips, although I like sometimes taking them off at night, sometimes I feel like Forrest Whitaker a little bit. And I had to put me some new hair on because I don't want y'all to get bored with my silky smooth look. And you know, they used to call me the redhead bandit. Because, baby, I used to rock that red hair. But anywho, so this is what we're wearing tonight. And this is my Amazon find. I will leave the link. No, this ain't from Amazon. Oops, my bad. Y'all know where this from? Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova. Now, I need to go back and check. I think I did check to see if it had that California's Project 65 or 63 or whatever, and it did not. So I'm in the clear. But ain't this cute? It's some little pants. Ew, ew, ew. I don't have my house shoes on because, you know, I've been having them hot flashes lately. And then once I have me a little cocktail, it's going to be flashing. I'm going to be the flashing. So let's try this cocktail. Just me and you, ooh, drinking this cocktail tonight, just me and you. All right, so I got my margarita glass that I did get from Amazon, and I'll leave the link below for that. I left it last time, and I will leave it again. Because I had somebody ask me about the cups today, and I got you. Don't worry about that. I got you. So this cork coming out, I don't think we had to shake, but we finna see. So this, y'all gonna love this cup. Let me tell you why. If you was making a margarita, you know, yourself, I should have put some ice in here, but that's okay. It's got the ounces inside, the measurements. And I'm just gonna fill that thing right on. I ain't gonna fill it up just in case I don't like it. Cause sometimes that pre-mixed stuff be tasting like elixir. It be tasting like cough syrup, and I'm not into that. But it smells good though, y'all. All right, where's my good old lid? Now let me show y'all the lid. See, this lid, this is where you salt your or sugar your rim, and it has some little slits. Slits, small liquor, but it has some little slits, holes that you can drink out of. And you just pop that thing back on in like that, like so. All right, we's gonna see. Okay. Smells good. Like I told y'all, I be nervous. I really like to taste my cocktails beforehand, but it ain't authentic if I do it that way. So here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Wouldn't have a thing. Wouldn't have a thing but some ice. And it's already frosty. Ew. Oh my God, this is so good. On the rocks, y'all did y'all thing with this one. Y'all did y'all big one. Oh, oh, oh. Can I get one more sip? Cheers. Ching. You know what I want y'all to do? Oh, y'all can't do it. Because although I record this at night, I post it so y'all can have something to look at it on your lunch break. But if you sneak off and get you a little something, for your lunch hour, well, cheers. Cha-ching, just me and you together. All right. Oh, it's so good, y'all. Okay, let me slow down. So, we're going to get into some stuff. First, we're going to get into the music. Because y'all know, whether y'all have noticed or not, I come from a very musical family. My mama sang, my daddy sang, my sister's a singer. And we just come from a musical family. Both sides of my family sing. And I just love music. And me and my clients were today, we were back in the back, and I had a little playlist going. And before we had Al B. Shore as our light-skinned love interest, we had El DeBarge and the DeBarge family. And I'm telling you, that El DeBarge show was pretty. And I'm talking about El DeBarge because he's from the Motown family. He's the polar opposite of the Jackson family. And what was jamming today? She's the queen of my heart. And I always change the words because I don't got the only queen of my heart is my mama and my sister and my aunties. But I always tell my, he's the king of my heart. He plays a very great part in me. Can't you see? Yeah. It's just so churchy and yet so R&B, and he was so very pretty. He was the light-skinned guy that we loved. Oh my God, we all thought we was gonna marry him. And you know who else I loved back then? This hair kind of reminds me of her too. Something in the way you make me feel. Stephanie Mills was one of my favorites. I tell you, babe, I never knew love like this before. Oh, I love me some Stephanie Mills. I feel good, baby, I feel good all over. When I think about all the good things you do, yes, you do to me, baby. Baby, I loved me some Stephanie. Baby, I feel good all over. But we talking about Stephanie, we talking about Elle, but who we really here to talk about tonight, and I'm so excited, Michael Jackson. Whoo! I cannot wait for that movie to come out. I called my sister today. I was like, are you going to go to the Michael Jackson movie with me? Michael comes out April 24th, and you can pre-order your tickets for April 22nd. And I am going to be there, and I am coming here to tell you how I really felt about the movie. I'm way too excited. I am way too excited. I'm a Michael Jackson fan. I'm a Jackson 5 fan. I'm a Jackson fan. I am Janet Jackson's top fan. I've been Janet Jackson's fan ever since Let's Wait a While Before It's Too Late. Let's wait a while. I was there from Let's Wait a While to I had to pull the list up because I need to go through the list. So I've been there since Let's Wait a While. I wasn't waiting a while. I wasn't. I was in love and I was foolish and we wasn't waiting. Okay. And then funny how time flies when you're having fun. Oh, baby. Oh, and then let's go to anytime Any place, I don't care who's around. And then she got to someday is tonight. Okay, so someday is tonight came before anytime, any place. But I remember when someday is tonight, I said, oh, Janet is ready. She's ready. She's not waiting anymore. She's not no longer let's wait a while. She is ready to feel what I've been feeling for years. Baby, ooh, let me drink to that. I'm telling you, baby. But Michael Jackson, that is really good, y'all. Michael Jackson had a way of making you love him. Um, they don't make songs anymore like what's that song Michael had? Lady of My Life. Ooh, baby, let me give you. It's something about the music from that era. The Lady in My Life, and what's the other? I jam it every single day. Human Nature. Human Nature. There was that one jam. Oh, can't help it if I wanted to, wouldn't help it even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to, wouldn't help it. No, I can't help it if I wanted to, wouldn't help it even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to, wouldn't help it. No. Looking in the mirror. Oh, I can't wait for this movie. Now, allegedly, rumor has it that Janet is not happy with this movie. And I really want to go see it because I just don't. Okay, this is my personal opinion. This is not fact. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But I think Jermaine was a little jealous of Michael because before Michael was supposed to be in the group, he was the lead singer. And once Michael and that talent came through, he was never really the shining star that he thought he was supposed to be. Now, I like Jermaine Jackson. He has some hits. With my brain fart, I can't go into that right now because it's kind of late. It's after midnight. But Jermaine had some hits, but Michael was that dude. Michael was that one. He could dance, he could sing, he could write, he could everything, everything. And I just think maybe he trying to have. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should keep my opinions to myself and just go see this movie and see if it's gonna be what it's all cracked up to be. Okay, so now y'all know I be on the talk for my entertainment. You know, sometimes when you on the social and you see what people be going through, it just makes you feel better. And it's some really funny people that be on TikTok. Boy, I'm having a hot flash because that thing is good. But we always talk about, me and my homies get together. We always talk about how we don't eat at everybody's house. My hands are stained from color. I'm sorry, guys. We always talk about how we don't eat at everybody's house and how we don't do potlucks. I got some shows about potluck dinner parties when I had my first podcast, hashtag I'm just saying with Mimi Michelle, and I'm gonna repost that. But because you just can't eat at everybody's house. You cannot do it. And this is the reason why we don't eat at everybody's house.
Lucy Lou.
Why? Did we have this conversation about pets yesterday? Animals are not for the kitchen. When I was growing up, the pets used to be in the backyard. First of all, I don't like cats. They scare me. Cats are sneaky. Cats look like they'll just attack you in the middle of the night. And cat hair be everywhere. So why is that cat on your stove? Look at this cat. This cat is trying to take the chicken. And I know she's going to cook that chicken up and feed it to herself, her family, and her friends. That is just the nasty. And they wonder why people... nasty. And they wonder why people be getting hip and dipping vitamins. That's because that's nasty. That's nasty. That's not for the kitchen. That's not for even close to the kitchen. Pets are supposed to be in the backyard. That's just my opinion. They keep your grass fertilized, and you're supposed to have a pet that's supposed to scare burglars and stuff off. Let me get my cup, because I need this. So we as a people, we don't eat at everybody's house. And I'm gonna just tell y'all a little secret. Oh, my hair is cute. These pajamas are giving. I love me. I love myself. But we do not treat our, well, at least we didn't used to. Because there's some things that are different. But Black people, I'm just gonna keep it real. We don't love our pets like that. I had a dog. I loved Roxy and I loved Oreo. But we don't do that. We don't do that. And you know why we look so young and supple? Okay, I tell y'all on a regular basis, I am 54. This year, it's gonna be cinco. I will be 55. And the reason we look so good and supple is because we take baths and we take showers and we use a wash rag. And I heard somebody say that wash rags were for the poor, and it was from my vanilla sisters and brothers. They don't do that, and the ones that we have shown them, they was like, "Oh my God, I have been missing out." Because let me tell you what a wash rag does. And I said it just like that. One of my girlfriends from Ghana, she brought me this. No, was it her? No, she brought me a fan. One of my clients, whose husband is from Nigeria, and they went to Ghana. She brought me one of those cloths. I don't know what it's called, but it's like what's those exfoliating things? But it's long and you can do your back. This is what a rag does, an exfoliator does. It gets the dead skin off. Then you have to moisturize after. And I can tell you, when I sometimes fall asleep or I don't put no lotion on or I don't put it on right after the shower, my skin knows the difference. We have steps to our hygiene. We believe in hygiene. And especially if you're a thick girl like myself, we believe in smelling good. You hear what I'm saying? We believe in getting all, your girl Jill Scott said, "For my caresses," or however she said it. Baby, I'm telling you, we believe in getting in that thing. And that's why we stay young looking for a very long time. We moisturize. Look at that. Look at that. Now, this wig is getting hot, but I'm cute though. But, whoo, yeah. Now, on to the next. Are y'all ready? I should have filled this thing on up because it's delicious. Woo! On the Rocks Premium Cocktail. Get you one. So, let's see. Our next topic. So, a reporter asked, allegedly, I got a in the message box saying, Mimi Michelle, I think you should start using it allegedly. So I'm gonna say it. Allegedly, they asked him about how do you feel about the troops? Are you afraid when the troops come? He said, we waiting. That's the most
President Trump has not ruled out boots on the ground in Iran. Are you afraid of a U.S. invasion in your country?
No, we are waiting for them.
Waiting. That's the most gangster. I think he black inside. Because we don't be barring that. Like, you know, I remember when we used to get into a fight and they be like, I see you after school. I see you after school. You don't be scared. You looking at the clock. Like, I can't wait. I'll never forget one time I got into a little altercation. I was in 8th grade. I got into a little altercation. Me and the girlfriends now, but you know how kids do. Got into a little altercation. And, you know, I've always been one of them girls where I just, hi, how you guys doing? And still today, I'm a smiler. I'm always happy. I don't really like confrontation. But if you bring it, I'll give it back. So, well, not anymore. Well, just differently, but I still get with you. But so, after school, she was being tough and rough with me. And then the bus came and she got on the bus. And I was like, I'll see you Monday. And I guess she thought I forgot. And I did not. And I couldn't even have fun all weekend. My cousin Kim was like, oh Lord, she can't wait till Monday. I said, I'm waiting for her bus. I'm waiting in the courtyard. I did get in trouble. We never fought, and I'm glad we didn't. But I waited, and I was waiting, and I was ready, and I didn't care if I got beat up, which probably would not have, but I did not care because I was just built that way. Because what people don't know is my daddy was hood, and my daddy didn't play that. I remember I was in the 5th grade, and I had a fight, and I came home, and I wasn't crying because I got beat up. I was crying because I had a fight. And he made me walk back to the school and find that girl so we could fight again. But we didn't, and I'm glad. She was bigger than me, and I didn't want to fight no more. I was tired. You ever had a fight? Your whole body be hurting. I don't see how boxers go 12 rounds. But anyway, that's that. So this man is waiting on the troops, and my heart goes out to the troops. Anybody that's serving in our armed service, we thank you for your service because you're stepping into something that you asked for but didn't ask for. Most people that go to the military, they're not thinking about war. They're not thinking about having to fight. They're thinking about getting college funds. They're thinking about when they do their 20 years, 8 years, 4 years, however many years they do, that they can get a loan for their college or for their kids' college or putting some money down on a home. They're not thinking about that. And I know a lot of people back when I was in my 20s that went off to war and they came back different. So pray for our troops. Pray for the people who are in the armed services. We love you. We thank you for your service. So do I got anything? Oh my God. I do got something. You know what? One of the most ghetto things ever. Do you know what I think is the most ghetto thing in the world? Adulting.
Don't rush being grown. It's overrated. If I had to rate being an adult, if I could go on the internet and write a comment to rate my experience as an adult, I would give it 1 star. My comment would be very bad. Would not
adulting. I wish I would have listened to my mama or my aunties to just take my time to grow up. Being an adult, it's hot. Being an adult is one of the most ghetto things we could have ever done. Bills, ghetto. Bills, ghetto. Waking up in the morning to go to work, ghetto. I wish I would have just did my homework. I wish I would have just did what my mama asked me to do. I could have been a career college student. Because do you know the longest you stay in school, you don't have to pay them loans back? I wish I could have just lived with my mama forever. I wish I could have just did what I was asked to do. Being grown, being an adult is ghetto. Being an adult is ghetto. I hope y'all understand how ghetto it is. This man right here, he explained it so well. It is the most hood thing ever. Kids, even though y'all ain't supposed to be watching Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered or Silk Sessions After Dark, take your time. Live your life. Live your life. Experience things. Do your homework, listen to your parents, go off to college, have a good time, because life waits for no one. Time waits for no one, not even time. 1 minute you're 5, 1 minute you're 15, and the next minute you're in your 50s and beyond. And, life has a way of shaking you up because we think, I got time. But when you get to my age, or when you get to our age, Father Time tells you that it's short. And cherish the friends and family that you have. If you have a disagreement, man, just move on. Move on, because guess what? You realize if you lose them, it wasn't that important anyway. So let's get to the next thing. I'm on my soapbox tonight because I think I'm pretty. Look, but my hair is okay, you see my hair is gray. Y'all saw my real hair, right? I'm really thinking about not coloring my hair and to see what it would look like. But I don't want to do the big chop. I've already done it. My hair is finally trying to grow back. So I want y'all to leave in the comments what y'all think I should do. If y'all think I should let this gray come on out, then I'm going to have to get some gray weave and just start rocking it out until it grows out. Y'all going to take this journey with me. All right. This last thing, and I want y'all to listen. I guess this is a great way to wrap it up.
I don't compare and I don't compete. I don't compare myself to anybody else, and I don't compete with anybody else. When you compare and you compete, there's only one person that loses, and that is you.
You are not in competition with nobody but you. Don't let nobody push you to be in competition with them. Haters make you greater. Haters are your best motivators, and you ain't got to compete with nobody but yourself. You trying to get better than yourself. So every day, this is what I want you to do. I want you to look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm the bomb. You know, that's what we used to say. Or I am hot, or ooh, I am wonderful, or I am beautiful, or I'm going to do great today, or God is bringing me great things, because you have to be your biggest motivator. You have to motivate yourself, and you have to not care what other people think about you, and stop competing with those around you. Compete with you, and you will go far. Well, that's Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered. I'm going to finish drinking this drink, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And if you want a cup, now this one, I'm just going to leave the link because it's priced up so high that unless y'all want me to reach out to me. And let me reach out to the company, then I'm going to leave the link. Because I think I should be getting paid for helping them sell their cups. All right. Love you. 2 fingers. Bye. Available now on Amazon, the Hope Central Trilogy. Grab your copy today. I promise you will not be disappointed.